Hi, this is Jordan Lintz. Welcome to my video number 1 of my at-home video series for game improvement. The first video, we're going to go through the daily golf fit routine. I've chosen 10 different exercises to help you with your flexibility, mobility, and strength. So many injuries could be caused from poor mechanics of your golf swing, but also because your body lacks the foundation it needs to hold you together. Exercise 1 we call tabs. Starting from a standing position, bend down and touch your toes. If you need to bend your knees, go ahead. From there, you're going to do an A squat, squatting down, separating your knees. From there, stand tall and reach back as far as you feel comfortable. This is a great initial exercise to get your body awake and slowly moving. Exercise 2 I call flyaways. Stand tall with your feet separated wide. Put your weight into your heels and push your hips back as you hinge forward from your waist. Reach your arms forward and stretch your hamstrings as far as you feel comfortable. Next is a hip flexor stretch. If you need some balance help, go ahead and stand with a golf club or chair by your side. If you feel comfortable doing this without any help, go ahead and try the arm circles in combination. I find this a good way to do a little bit of both, stretching my lower body and warming up my shoulders. Notice I start with my palms facing down and making small circles forward. Eventually I do move my thumbs facing up, change direction in circles, and sometimes even change the size. You will really start to feel a burn in your shoulders, and that's when you know you're ready to continue. The fourth exercise is a clamshell. It's so important to have loose hips along with strengthening your glutes. Most back pain can actually be contributed to those two factors being weak or very tight. Make sure you switch sides. Do as many reps as you can. Start with 5 each direction, and then move up to 10. Exercise 5 is called a bird dog. This exercise is great for lower back pain. It strengthens your core, hips, and your back muscles. Start on your hands and knees. Opposite leg goes back at the same time as the opposite arm. Stretch your left arm forward while at the same time stretching your right leg back. Hold for 1 to 2 seconds and then go back down. Do your best to keep as stable as you can throughout the exercise. Number 6, lower trunk rotations. This is another great exercise if you have lower back pain. Lay flat on your back with your knees straight in front of you. Do your best to keep your shoulders flat to the ground. Knees are locked together the entire time as you slowly rotate from side to side. The next exercises are bridges. Bridges are great for strengthening your glutes and your hamstrings. The glutes are king for stability and power generation in your golf swing. Start with the standard bridge with both feet on the ground. As you improve, work your way to being able to hold this one leg at a time. Do a combination of static holds and moving up and down. Number 8 is a squat. It's very important that your knees are healthy in order to perform the squat. It's very important to get the mechanics of the squat correct so you don't injure yourself, especially your knees. Use a chair and squat how I do to begin with, keeping the weight in the heels, and as you come up, make sure the knees stay separated. Almost imagine you're trying to tear a piece of paper underneath your feet as you come up. If you feel comfortable, try the overhead squat as well. Number 9 is a plank. This is a great exercise for overall core strength, which will help improve your posture and back pain. The plank is definitely one of my favorites for strengthening the core, overall balance, improving back pain, and even toning up your arms. Start with the basic plank on either your hands or your elbows. Make sure whichever way you start with, they're directly under your shoulders. Another variation is a reverse plank, or another word for a boat pose. Hold here for 20 to 30 seconds, or incorporate your legs moving in and out, straightening into a V hold, or a combination of all of the above. The last variation I've included of the plank is a side plank. Start by resting on your side. You could be on your hands or your elbow. Raise up with the help of your glutes and your core. Hold for as long as you can and rest in between if you need to. Exercise number 10, behind the back arm stretch. This is actually an exercise to open up your chest. Everything we do in golf is tilted forward, usually rounding out our shoulders. Believe it or not, I'm really trying to straighten my arms here, one at a time. I reverse the hand position after a few seconds. I catch myself with poor posture all the time, and then I end up with shoulder pains. This exercise is critical for me to do on a regular basis. Thanks for watching my daily fit routine. I hope some of these exercises are things you'd like to do a few days a week or more. They will not only improve your golf game, but they should help improve your overall health. Make sure you have permission from your doctor before performing any exercise routine. Next up is the pre-round warm-up. It's important to do some sort of a warm-up before you go play golf. A dynamic warm-up is best. Warming up before you play golf and getting your muscles loose will help decrease your risk of injury, get yourself mentally ready, and improve your swing fluidity, which will help your tempo. A dynamic warm-up means they're active stretches where the joints and muscles are going through range of motion. Here's some examples. I actually carry a jump rope in my golf bag. If you don't want to do that, just do some air ropes. The main thing is to get your body and your muscles warmed up, get the blood flowing. The second exercise I call X-Kicks. I actually learned these from a Golf 54 players program back when I was in high school. There's a pretty big neuromuscular component to crisscrossing your hands to your toes. Getting your brain ready to go is part of a good warm-up. The third exercise is the flyaways again. I've included these in the daily routine as well as in the warm-up. It's a really simple and easy way to get the hamstrings loose and ready to go. Another great one to do on a driving range is a repeat exercise from the daily routine. The tabs. This is an exercise I learned from Super Speed Dynamic Warm-Up. It's a great and easy way to get your body loose again on the driving range or anywhere. Next up is a standing hip warm-up. Many times I do this with an exercise band around my shins to enhance it. It's just as easily done standing on the range, just like I'm showing here. Go ahead and use a golf club for balance or a golf cart. The sixth exercise is continuing to warm up our power group or our legs. This is a lunge to standing forward A-hinge. Use a golf club or something for assistance and balance. It's working our hamstrings as well as those hip flexors. Notice as I hinge forward, I'm really trying to keep my legs straight, and I'm lifting up that front toe. The triangle stretch for glutes. I do this many times, either sitting in a golf cart or standing on the golf cart. It's important to get those hips and glutes loosened up and ready to go. Notice I'm never holding these for too long. That's what makes it a dynamic stretch. Now we're ready to start rotating our torso. Here are some crisscross hand turns. I always start off rotating as slowly as possible while doing some nice stability holds. As a right-handed golfer, notice my left hand is below the right. This allows me to be able to push into both hands and extending that left arm. Now I'm ready to add a golf club as I'm continuing to warm up my torso and core. Notice my arms are straight. This move is not being powered by my arms. It's being powered by my core and torso doing the big motion. Next up is a classic shoulder turn drill. Golf club goes over the back of my shoulders. You could also crisscross your arms and put it in front of your chest. This drill not only encourages me to make a full rotation both sides, but it also is great for tempo. This last exercise that I included is definitely one you can work up to. It's a great one for improving your balance, and it also is really getting my feet loosened up along with my ankles. Now I'm ready for the golf ball. I'll start off using a wedge and make half swings L to L, also called 9 to 3. If I'm warming up for a practice range session, I'm going to focus on the technique as well as the tempo. If I'm warming up to go out and play, I'm focusing primarily on tempo and solidness of contact, getting my feel ready for the day, and building confidence. I'll hit wedge shots, pitch shots, this L to L type of swing, for almost half of my pre-round warm-up. It's great for building tempo and consistent ball contact. Warming up is not just for our body, it's also for our mind. It's important to go out and play, feeling confident and ready to go mentally. Thanks for watching my daily routine and pre-round warm-up. I hope you were able to take away a few things that will help you improve your game. If you're interested in learning more about how I can help you in your golf game, go ahead and go to my website or shoot me an email. I have a lot of options, whether it's groups or individuals.